Hello there my fellow Holotable heroes and welcome to another Coliseum video. It's been a while since I've done these, so I just did them at the beginning of the previous era, so I'll do the same now because to be honest, like, the team comps don't really change all that much and their abilities, and what you need to do versus these bosses didn't change all that much. I didn't feel like I need to maybe release throughout the Coliseum different videos, but if that's something that you're interested in, that maybe every couple of weeks I really record them just to show you obviously the progress or anything, do let me know. For now we'll just start off with these guys, because obviously we do have now new units, so some new abilities. So I just want to go through obviously what abilities are important, at least to begin with. Obviously as you level up your units, abilities may have new effects. The biggest challenge for my testing in the beginning now was landing debuffs, because obviously low stats, low potency, it's kind of a challenging to do that, but I think once you level up a little bit, it's gonna become a little bit easier to deal with some of these. So today we'll be doing battles versus Jotaz, I guess depend how you pronounce the boss's name. Anyway, we'll hop in the battle and we'll just see what the differences are. Obviously I do have here 3-star level 5 Kleya, so this you just get for free completing tier 1 and tier 2 of her marquee, which shouldn't be too difficult. Alright, let's hop in the battle. Let's see in terms of the abilities and everything in the game. Is everything still the same? Yeah, so this is the same. Whenever an enemy loses a buff, Jotaz gains 10% turn meter. Then they have, yeah, the obviously increasing damage. At the start of the battle, up to 4 enemies are summoned. So it looks like this has changed, right? Before I think this before said that everybody have all the tags, because obviously that time there was no synergy in previous era between units, whereas this time we don't have this, that everybody get all the tags. But essentially, if the rebel fighter is in the leading slot, you get rebel fighter summoned. If the enemy is ISB, then you get ISB guys summoned. So that's kind of the difference, I guess. So we'll be starting off, I think first we'll be getting the free rebel units, so I guess for the first few weeks we'll be playing rebels, and then we might switch to Imperial Service Bureau team as well and see how that performs. So that's essentially the difference. Another thing is that before the summon units were scaled, I believe, to the lowest level of your units, whereas now they kind of scale based on the average, so they kind of a little bit improve that. In terms of the actual abilities, this is basically exactly the same as before. It's got an AoE, and this is essentially a mini insta-kill almost, and can't be evaded, this ability. Now in terms of Kleya herself, let's look at her ability. Dealing a physical damage. Then this ability here, the middle one, if the target is not undermined them for 1 turn, call another random rebel ally to assist. What undermine will do, it will increase the speed on the enemy. What? Why would you want to increase speed on the enemy? Oh, but then they can't gain bonus turn meter. That's weird. Alright, and this ability I think is gonna be very important, because we will be applying Keen Strategist to the target ally until end of the encounter, so kind of borrowing this buff from Drogan. So let's go ahead and do that. Now Keen Strategist will give you extra potency as well, so what I like to do is put it on Saw, so hopefully he can land his blind. Now in terms of here, what we got, deal physical damage, inflict breach. Alright, let's see if we can land breach, because breach will reduce their speed and defense. So they resist that. That's what RNG I guess happens. And here on this ability right here we have a blind, so hopefully we can land the blind. There we go. Now POW is a bit of an interesting one, like this constantly is getting resisted to try and land defense down, and it's only 40% chance to land defense down anyway. This will give you buffs, but remember, Jotaz will go dispel your buffs, and then it will gain 10% turn meter for that. So you almost don't want to use this to give offense up to your allies, because this will give them lots of turn meter to Jotaz. So the only thing what you can do with POW is basic. They already have blind, so I'm just gonna do basic with Saw. There we go, we dodged AoE from blind. Sure, let's do that. Get undermined, which gives them extra speed. So I'm not even sure that's the right thing to do. But anyway, we'll just roll with it. Because yeah, they're supposed to get minus critical avoidance, but we're still not critting them. Anyway, pow, sure, offense down maybe? Nope. And this is why I put Keen Strategy over on Saw, so he gains extra potency, because from my testing, from other accounts like was it Val, she's quite reliable landing her blind, whereas Saw literally never landed it. So hopefully this extra potency he gets from Keen Strategy will land us blind. Even that extra potency did not land. Alright, we'll just roll with it. Unfortunately, yeah, I'm just gonna basic there. And now just kind of basics really. From here on out, we lost Val. Basics. Alright, let's put Keen Strategy then on, what's her name? Cinta. Okay. Breach maybe? There we go, but only for one turn, so not very helpful. And we've got what 12%, which again, it wasn't the best RNG, right? Because Saw did not land his blind, so I think in beginning this is really where the RNG will come into play. Can you land those blinds or not? But at least as long as you can get to that over 10% threshold, at least then you have some material that you can level up Kleya for the next one. Alright, let's see if we can improve our score. I doubt we'll get to 20%, but maybe if we get enough blinds, should be okay. Alright, so let's go ahead again, put this over on Saw. So hopefully he can land his blind. Maybe we can land some debuffs. No. Can we get a blind, please? No. Okay, so this time much worse actually. So let's try and land then blind with Saw, because you know what? I'm just gonna back out. We got no blinds, no point of wasting everybody's time. Let's go ahead and try this again. Remember, this will get easier, more reliable as our stats increase, hopefully including potency. Alright, anyway. There we go. Okay, we got a breach this time, and breach, I believe, does give them... come on, show me. What? Come on. Where do I have to click? There we go. Breach gives you them negative speed and defense. Can I get a blind? No blind. Okay. Alright, I'm just the basic. Can I get a blind with Saw then at least? There we go, Saw got a blind. So I guess we just have to line it. I don't even know if I want to use this, because this will just give extra speed to the boss. So let's just do basics now. Maybe defense down? Nope. Alright. At least now we do have a taunting tank. That was problem with the previous batch of area units. We simply did not have what's it called? We did not have somebody to taunt. And to be fair, like her basic crits if able to, so almost better use her basic than her middle ability. So we'll just keep doing basics, so maybe that's a better way to do it. Okay. Just basics. She's about to go down, so no point putting that on her, so let's just put on Cinta. There we go, we already beat our score. Let's go ahead. Breach again, we'll just do basics so she can crit. Basics. Okay, hold on, we're pushing 20% here. Come on, one more hit. Oh, there we go, we got to 20%, nice. So yeah, it seems like that actually using basics from Kleya is the way to go, because she can crit instead of her middle ability. Alright, so now we actually have enough material to push her to level 6, but we don't have enough of these, unfortunately, so we'll have to wait until we get more, but in the meantime we'll just keep pressing. See now if we can line up 2 blinds in a row. So let's go ahead, put again potency over on Saw. There we go, hopefully get breach, got it. Blind, come on. Didn't get blind this time. Can I get a blind here? Alright, let's go. Okay, now that we know, we just do basics now. Okay, basics, basics. Okay, we'll just keep pushing. Here comes the AoE. That's where the second blind would come in handy, but unfortunately I didn't get a blind in beginning. I think this one is not going as well, but we'll just see. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna back out and try this again. Let's see if we can line up that we can actually get 2 blinds. Just funny, when I was testing in my account, Val was actually very reliably landing blind, whereas in this account I can't get blind from her, which is weird. Alright. Okay, last attempt. No breach. Can I get a blind? No blind. Alright guys, unfortunately I don't think I'll be able to increase my score just because I can't seem to land blind with Val this time. So otherwise the idea is Val gets blind, you dodge the first AoE by the time and then you save up Soul's blind for the next AoE, so then you kind of dodge 2 AoEs with both from Soul and Val. That's kind of the rough idea what you want to do, but obviously it'll depend on the potency, tenacity, RNG check, right? But at least what we learned is using Kleya's basic is huge because she's actually critting, so that's what allowed me to get to 20% in that particular run. There we go. So using her middle ability is pointless, yeah. Alright, unfortunately was not able to do it, but hey, 20% box, I'll take it. At least now, obviously, the next day or whenever we do get more era currency, we can actually then level up to level 6, so that'll boost our score a little bit. There you go guys, hopefully this was useful and helpful, just kind of obviously showing you my strategy again. Just to summarize, what you want to try and do, you put Keen's strategy in over on Soul to boost his potency, then hopefully Val lands her blind on her first turn, and then with Soul on his first turn you do a basic, and then on his second turn you do a special to land a blind again, and this lines up then that you dodge both AoEs from Jotaz, and then with Kleya you're just doing basics because her basics will crit if able. Seems like her middle ability, at least at this point at level 5, doesn't do a whole lot, and if you do land that undermined, the enemy gains extra speed. Pow, while getting offense up, is nice. Jotaz will just dispel it, and then it'll gain 50% turn meter because your buffs will expire. So for the most part, it's just basics only. So really the biggest RNG element here is, can you land those 2 blinds in one battle? Unfortunately, I was not able to do it here. Maybe once I level up a little bit more, when we get more stat boosts, maybe we get more potency on our guys, we'll be able to do that. Thank you for watching, I'll see you in the next one. But until then, have fun, enjoy life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.